Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to play the song Honey in the Rock by Brooke Ligertwood and Brandon Lake. I'm only going to show you guys one way how to play this video, and that way does not require the use of a capo. If you guys are still in need of capos, check out the links down below and you can buy one that's best for you. If it's your first time checking out the channel, welcome. I'm Andrew. I'm a worship leader at my local church. On this channel, you'll find worship leading tips and tutorials. If that's something that you like, go ahead and hit the like button for this video and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep updated for future videos. I'll help out the channel tremendously. If you guys have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to ask them down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But otherwise guys, let's get right into the lesson for Honey in the Rock by Brooke and Brandon Lake. Alright guys, so Honey in the Rock by Brooke Ligertwood and Brandon Lake is originally in the key of D. The tempo is 62 beats per minute and the time signature is 4/4. Now like I mentioned before, we won't be using a capo for this lesson, but before I show you what chords we'll be playing, I want to show you the strumming pattern first. The strumming pattern that we'll use will remain consistent throughout the whole song with each section of the song. The strumming pattern that we'll use will go something like this. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. That strumming pattern again will be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And what I'll do with that strumming pattern is I'll play it at full speed and then I'll slow it down right after. This is the strumming pattern at full speed. And this is the strumming pattern at a slower speed. If you're struggling with the strumming pattern, no worries, just try your best, keep practicing it, and you'll get it. So now that we have the strumming pattern down, I can show you what chords we'll be playing. We'll be playing in the key of D, so we'll be using our key of D chords. And with our key of D chords, we'll only be using 4 chords in total, so the chords that we'll be using throughout the whole song will be a D chord. You can use your standard D major chord, but we'll also be using a D sus chord that will be used in the song. And then after the D, we'll be using an A minor. Or you can use an A sus chord, which I'm using now. We'll be playing a B minor. And the last chord we'll play will be a G chord. So to start off the song, we're going to play the chorus first. Brooke Ligertwood starts off with the chorus, so we're going to be using the following chord progression for the chorus. It's going to be a D, then D sus. We're going to play those 2 chords again, so a D, D sus, then a B minor, A, G, and then we'll end the chord progression with a D. And we'll play that chord progression once for the chorus. So the chorus will go something like this. There's honey in the rock, water in the stone, manna on the ground, no matter where I go. Everything I need, you got, this honey in the rock. So then after the chorus, we're going to go into the first verse. And for the first verse, we're actually going to play that same chord progression that we just played for the chorus. And we're going to play that chord progression a total of 2 times for the first verse. The verse will go something like this. Praying for a miracle, thirsty for the living well. Only you can satisfy. Sweetness at the mercy seat. Only you can satisfy. So then after the first verse, Brooke actually goes into a tag. She sings and plays only this one line that says there's honey in the rock, but she sings it 2 times. So the chords that we'll be playing for that part is a D major chord and D sus. So we'll play that chord progression twice for the tag. So the tag will go something like this. There's honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock. So then after that part, Brooke sings a second verse, and that second verse is the same chord progression as the first verse, so no changes there. So then after the second verse, they go back into the chorus, and that chorus is the same chord progression as the first chorus, so no changes there. So then after the chorus, we're going to go straight into the bridge, and for the bridge, we're actually going to play the same chord progression that we played for the chorus and the verse. So the D, D sus, back to D, D sus, B minor, A, and G. So we're going to play that chord progression a total of 2 times for the bridge. The bridge will go something like this. I keep looking, I keep finding, you keep giving, keep providing. You are all that I need. Yeah, I keep praying, you keep moving, I keep praising, you keep proving. You are all that I need. So then after the bridge, they'll go back into one last chorus, and that chorus is the same chord progression that we learned before, so no changes there. And so to ultimately conclude the song, we can go ahead and play a D chord, and that's pretty much how we can play Honey in the Rock. Alright guys, so that's the lesson for Honey in the Rock by Brooke Ligertwood and Brandon Lake. If you have any questions up to this point, leave them down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you guys have any other song ideas or song requests that you want to see for future videos, I would love to see those ideas. Leave them down below. And before you guys leave the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button and notification bell to keep updated for future videos. It helps out the channel so much. But otherwise guys, I really hope that this lesson was useful to you. Remember to keep safe, and I'll see you in the next video.